Good morning. Welcome to Superior Sunrise. For 25 years, Superior Livestock Auction has been marketing cattle for people to people. Superior Livestock Auction, America's leader in livestock marketing. And now, here's Katie Kaufman.
Well, good morning and welcome to Superior Sunrise, live from our studios in Fort Worth, Texas. Today, we'll talk industry news, the latest that's been going on here at Superior, and take a moment to thank all the farmers and ranchers for what they do. Later in the show, I'll share with you a preview of a unique dispersal that's actually taking place today right outside of Gainesville, Texas. We'll also share a few horses that will be consigned in our horse auction on Saturday, May 12th. Lastly, as always, world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade and I will preview what we have to offer today in the auction. It's going to be a great show, folks. Stay with us. Sunrise will be right back. Join Superior Livestock Auction all summer long at our biggest cattle auctions of the year. Mark your calendars now. June 7th and 8th will be in Council Bluffs, Iowa for our Corn Belt Classic, followed by the largest family reunion in the cattle business, Week in the Rockies in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, June 25th through the 29th. Let's not forget about our good friends in our western region as we take over the town of Winnemucca, Nevada for a full week of fun July 23rd through the 27th. How about taking a trip to the Bighorn Mountains in beautiful Wyoming? Superior Livestock will be having our annual Bighorn Classic in Sheridan, Wyoming, August 13th through the 17th. Lastly, our Labor Day auction will wind up the summer season from Denver, Colorado, September 5th through the 7th. For more information, log on to superiorlivestock.com, and we'll see you this summer. The Superior Spring Horse Auction will be Saturday, May 12th, live on RFD-TV. From all around ranch horses, roping, reining, and cutting horses, this Superior auction is not to be missed. If you're in need of a Superior horse, what are you waiting for? Call us today for your buyer number at 800-431-4452 or go online to see the horses at superiorlivestock.com. Welcome back, folks. Here with me now, as always, is Superior Livestock representative, Mr. Tom Odell. Tom, thanks once again for coming all the way down to Fort Worth for this great auction today.
Well, I tell you what, it's going to be a fun auction today. You know, Katie, yesterday those feeders were, they were off a little bit. The live cattle was up, but overnight they got the Northern trade fired up. They had some numbers come out after the close. The Northern Packers stepped up. We're 4 to 5 higher yesterday on the fat cattle trade.
Oh, that's so wonderful. And last night we got a little bit of a sprinkle down here, just a little damp this morning. We're loving this.
Yeah, you know, there's some moisture being spread out. We still have some areas that still are a little drouthy, and you're seeing that corn market go up a little bit. I believe last night that corn market was up 4 to 5, and yesterday it was kind of up 11 to 13. So, you know, we are seeing some concerns about the weather and stuff right now, but that's kind of the time of year we're in. But, boy, it's pretty exciting fat cattle trade right now.
Absolutely. Well, we do have to switch gears just for a second. We wanted to talk about Mark Cowan and the AMS group. They're Superior representatives here with us. And Mark is now the president-elect for the Beef Improvement Federation. And we just have to say congratulations.
Yeah, that's a great deal. And that's just another feather in our hat with the quality of reps that we have in our company. And it really shows why Superior's on the cutting edge, because we have the best guys out there.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit later in the show, you know, Tommy Mann from Florida, he's going to be joining us. And talk about quality. He brings a lot of great cattle to the table.
Oh, you're going to enjoy that interview with Tommy Mann. That's going to be a fun time for you.
It is. It is. Well, folks, now Tom and I want to switch gears just a little bit, and there are now even more reasons to love beef. I know that you and I love beef, but now they're saying there's even more. And you ask why? Well, the American Heart Association, they've certified extra lean beef cuts that meet its criteria for saturated fat and cholesterol. This certification allows participating retailers to display the American Heart Association's powerful heart check mark on fresh beef packages, promoting beef's role in a healthy diet and driving customers to the meat case. Did you know that more than 83% of consumers have an added awareness of the heart check mark? I bet you didn't know that.
I didn't know that, but we believe it in our industry.
That's exactly right. And also nearly 75% of primary grocery shoppers say the heart check mark will improve the likelihood that they'll more than likely buy the product. So the next time you're in the grocery store, look for the heart check mark on your beef. Will you do that?
Absolutely.
All right, well, now we're going to switch on over, and have you logged on to SuperiorLivestock.com to check out our Superior Scholarship Awards? If you haven't, you need to, because we're giving away much-needed college money. Superior Livestock Auction would like to extend an invitation for our 2012 Scholarship Award. This year's question is, the United States Department of Agriculture reported the 2011 calf crop was estimated at 35.3 million head, the smallest since 1950. In addition, tighter beef supplies are expected to be reflected in the increase in retail beef prices. As these prices rise, chicken and pork remain cheaper alternatives. How do we as an industry keep the demand for beef strong in the United States? And the family of the late Buddy Jeffers is also giving away an additional scholarship, and their question is, with the decrease in cattle numbers and the increase in cattle prices, what direction do you see the cattle industry going in the next 5 years? What factors will be involved, and how do you feel the cattle industry as a whole will be affected? For more information about these two great scholarships, you can log on to SuperiorLivestock.com. Join Superior Productions tomorrow for a full day of auctions, beginning with the Ozark Hills Genetics Annual Red Angus Bull Sale. It will begin at 11 a.m. Central Time on RFD-TV. They will be offering 60 Red Angus bulls. Following Ozark Hills will be in Pikeville, Tennessee for the Burns Farms auction. They will be selling 175 registered Herefords, including 50 coming 2-year-old bulls and 75 female lots. And also on Friday, April 27th at noon Central, join us once again from Express Ranches for their grass time sale in Yukon, Oklahoma. 130 bulls registered Angus bulls will be offered, as well as a select group of registered and commercial females. If you are interested in purchasing cattle from one or all of these great operations, you can certainly do so by registering for your buyer number today at 800-431-4452. The U.S. Farmers and Ranchers Alliance, they published their new manifesto, and I thought it would be only fitting to share it with you and thank each one of our farmers and ranchers for everything they do and the nutritious products they provide people across the world. We are the farmers and ranchers of America. Americans and their children eat and drink what we grow and raise. Our life's works feeds and nourishes our families, our neighbors, our communities, and our country. We embrace this great responsibility as stewards of our food, our land, and our animals. We commit to working together, regardless of type, size, or philosophy of our farms and ranches, to continue improving our food supply. We commit to doing everything in our power to protect and improve human health and the enjoyment of our food. We commit to making the environment, the land, air, and water that belongs to all of us healthier and sustainable for all generations. We commit to keeping our animals healthy and well cared for. We commit to the business of farming and the health of our economy, knowing that what makes our businesses stronger is producing the highest quality products. And we commit to sharing information about our methods freely and openly. Farming and ranching is our profession, but for most of us, it's also our life. The food we grow and raise reflects our characters, our commitments, and our lives.
Horn flies irritate cattle and can negatively affect the profit of your beef operation. Financial losses include decreased weight gains, feed efficiency, and milk yields. For as little as 3 to 5 cents per head per day, Alticid IGR is a feed-through that goes to work in cattle manure where horn flies lay their eggs. Alticid IGR prevents horn fly larvae from developing into breeding, biting adults. Help keep your cattle peaceful, profitable, and horn fly free with Alticid IGR in your supplement program. To learn more, call your feed dealer today.
Let's face it, you don't think a lot about your trailer hitch. You use it and forget it. We understand. But at B&W, we think about it. Short nights, long hauls, never-ending chores. The unthinkable. We think about it all, so you don't have to. B&W.
It's a North Texas event not to be missed. On Friday, April 20th, it's the Starnes Double Bar S Cattle Ranch Auction in Gainesville, Texas. This is a full dispersal auction. Everything sells without reserve. Bid on nearly 1,400 acres selling in 16 parcels, 6 homes and barns, equipment, personal property, and 400 plus cow and calf pairs. Bid on site or online, but do not miss the Starnes Double Bar S Cattle Ranch Auction. Sells without reserve. Noon, Friday, April 20th.
Now, folks, today at 2 p.m. Central, Superior Productions is teaming up with Williams & Williams Auction Company for the Starnes Double Bar S Complete Dispersal located right outside of Gainesville, Texas. Superior Productions is handling the dispersal of all the cattle, which includes 414 pairs and 57 bred heifers. The auction will be available on SuperiorClickToBid.com as well as Rule TV, Dish Network, Channel 232. The entire broadcast will also be on the Auction Network. For more information, you can call Superior Livestock right now at 800-422-2117. Also, the Superior Family Horse Auction is right around the corner, and we have some really nice horses consigned. On Saturday, May 12th, we'll offer a quality set of horses from some of our greatest customers and operations from East Coast to West Coast. If you haven't gotten your buyer's number yet today, you need to do so. This auction is one that you won't want to miss. Now here's a select preview of what will be offered on sale day. Lot 14, Streak and Chip, a 2001 brown AQHA gelding. Streak and Chip was bought from the Burnett Ranch as a 2-year-old and for 9 years has been one of the best geldings on the ranch. With 7 seasons of dragging calves, catching cattle, 5 ranch rodeos, and starting colts, whatever job needed, Chip was there. He's truly a top-bred, first-class, solid 16 two-hand ranch horse. A nice, big, good-looking gelding being offered. Lot 10, Sweet JT, a 2006 Blue Roan gelding. This gentle gelding is offered straight from the ranch. From gathering, sorting, and doctoring cattle, this beautiful Blue Roan is experienced in all phases of ranch work. Roping and dragging calves to the fire for branding is no feat for this experienced horse. He is used weekly in the sale barn to pin back cattle, and nothing phases him. When you're done working cattle, take this 6-year-old to the roping box. He's a solid head horse and has been hauled to jackpots since last spring. Lot 4, DMR Silver Sped, a 2009 buckskin AQHA mare. Kyla is a beautiful buckskin mare, bred, born, and raised on the ranch. Growing up on the Diamond M, this good-looking mare has been exposed to the ranching way of life. She loves the cow side of things and is gentle and quiet for any rider. She is picking up her leads and traveling nicely around the pen. Riding in an arena or the open pasture comes natural for her. With her smooth trot and lope, this mare could go in any direction. She is very pretty and will stand out in the show arena or will make a great ranch horse. With Kyla's pedigree, she will be an asset to any broodmare band. Lot 13, Han Tubby Trouble, a 2000 Sorrel AQHA stallion. Han Tubby Trouble has NCHA earnings of right about 1,000 with very limited showing and has produced NCHA money earners. This 12-year-old sorrel stallion is approximately 14'3" and weighs about 1,050 pounds. He has a great mind and he's nice to be around. He carries the bloodlines of Freckles Playboy, Smart Little Lena, Mr. Gunsmoke, and Doc Purr. A 17-year-old has qualified for the Eastern Nationals and the Youth on him, and perhaps his greatest attribute is his stop. If you have any questions regarding the Superior Family Horse Auction, you can call us today at 800-431-4452 or view the horses online at superiorlivestock.com.
I've got some customers that have cattle ready all the time, and we were trying to find a faster way to clean out their traps and be able to sell their cattle for them. And we listed some on the country page, and they already had a reputation of selling cattle. And some guys came on and bought them and said, hey, that worked pretty good.
The country page was really good for being able to take advantage of upswings in the market. Just being able to sell our cattle or getting them available for sale immediately, because the market changes so fast nowadays.
Usually within, I'm going to say within an hour, I can call the office and I can have those cattle up. The cattle are highly represented and they're highly visible on the country page.
And the more people that see it, the better off that we're going to be able to market our cattle better, to get a better price for them and get the fairest price for our cattle mainly.
So far so good, and I'm glad Superior added the country page to one of their ways of marketing cattle.
Are you ready? The Working Ranch Cowboy Association brings you Championship Ranch Bronc Riding. Saturday, May 26th in Amarillo, Texas. 40 men will go head-to-head and 10 women will compete for more than $25,000 in payout. Not to mention a concert with the Josh Abbott Band, wild rides, wrecks, and bucking horses. It's gonna be a good time. For more information, log on to WRCA.org.
Well, welcome back to Sunrise, folks. At the top of the show, when I was talking to Tom Odell, I said we were going to have a lot of quality reps on the program today, and Mr. Tommy Mann is certainly no exception. So, Tommy, thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you.
And you're from South Central Florida. We had your partner, Charles Robert, on just a few weeks ago, and I hate to say it, but I think you might be doing just a little bit better than Charles already.
Well, I've had more experience.
You said you had to get on Charles a little bit there at the last interview.
Oh, yeah. He never did look at the camera. I think he was looking at the interviewer.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let's get down to business. Charles, he was a great interview, but let's talk. We have a lot of Florida cattle on again today. You've been a rep with Superior since the beginning, and you have a lot of great cattle offered today.
Yes, that's correct. I've been with Superior since, I think, 1987. And prior to that, I worked with Amarillo Video Sales, and then a year before that, we had our own company in Florida. So,
one of your customers is the Seminole tribe down there in Florida, and kind of talk about them as a customer to you. You've dealt with them for a long time. They bring really, really great cattle to the auction every time they come to sale. And what's unique about them is there's a lot of folks in the tribe that come together to make a truckload. Talk about how you go about all that.
All right, Katie, I've been working with the Seminole tribe since 1972, and we sold their cattle on telephone auctions for several years, and then when video auctions started selling them. But it operates similar to a co-op, and there's like 40 owners on the Brighton Reservation, and then there's 24 or 5 on the Big Cypress Reservation, and we ship their cattle, which they use the same type bulls, the same health programs. Everything's basically done like an individual company would do it, but the cattle are kept in separate pastures. And then when we actually deliver their cattle, well, they're hauled into a central location. They're sorted. We weigh them one at a time, and they've all got the ID tags. The weights are recorded into prospective loads, and we make up the loads and, of course, load the cattle. But each individual is credited then for his own calf and own weight.
In addition to the Seminole tribe, I know you have other cattle on also. What are you going to be offering today?
We've got a lot of good calves, some of our old-time customers, and we've got some new customers. So there's, I think, right around 100 loads of Florida calves total today between all of the Florida reps.
Well, we certainly love all those new customers. And lastly, before I let you go, you are a graduate of the TCU Ranch Management Program. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, it was a unique experience. I had spent a couple of years in Georgia at ABAC, a junior college, and then came to the TCU Ranch Management Program for a year. And of course, Jim Farley, which I think is supposed to be up here with me right now.
Yeah, he bailed out on you.
I know it. He was here the year prior to me. Have got quite a few people from Florida that has attended it, and of course are still attending it. So it is a real unique program, and it's a good program.
Great. Well, Tommy, man, we certainly thank you so much for being on Sunrise this morning. We hear nothing but great things about you, and just such a quality representative, like you said, since the beginning in 1987. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, folks, going to switch gears here just for a second. On Friday, April 28th, I know will join us online at superiorclicktobid.com for the Legends of Ranching Performance Horse Sale from Fort Collins, Colorado. I was going to say it was just a little bit later in the month of April there. Colorado State University, they will be offering great horses from some of the best ranching operations in the country. And we've had that auction here with us for quite some time, and it's truly a remarkable auction. Also on Saturday, May 5th at 12:30 Central will be the Diamond S bucking stock sale on RFD-TV right here in Fort Worth, Texas. Also on that same Saturday will be the Larson, Hoffman, and Top Hereford sale. It will begin at 2 p.m. Central on superiorclicktobid.com. For more information, as always, you can log on to superiorlivestock.com. And don't go anywhere. As soon as we come back, Ralph Wade will join me to close out Sunrise today. Stay with us, folks. On Sunday, May 6th in Billings, Montana, the Jackson family will be having a complete quarter horse dispersal offering top genetics. Ruth and James Jackson are proud of the bloodlines they've incorporated and the champions they've created. From Shiny Red Watch, Mr. Foxy Zipper, Mr. River Red, and Mr. Shiny Zipper are among the horses being offered. For more information, contact Stan Buckle at 406-855-5555.
Hey guys, Bad Boy's done it again. Me, MTV by Bad Boy Mowers.
It's performance with Bad Boy. And this on-the-fly 4x4 all-new gas-powered off-road rocket is making a splash. With trail-absorbing suspension and four-wheel hydraulic brakes, this 28-horse liquid-cooled direct-drive MTV was designed by pros but will take you anywhere. All for just $74.95.
That's the MTV by Bad Boy Mowers. Ride with an attitude.
Try it for 60 days and let's see the difference it'll make in your animal.
When you have an all-in-one feed, it makes all the difference in the world.
It's been a very good product for us.
But my chickens are really great layers, and I think that's because of how I feed them. They look more complete, they fill out really well.
You get exceptional gain, you get exceptional growth.
It does make a difference that we can see, day in and day out.
Take the 60-day challenge and save up to $55 on Purina feed. Sign up at purinadifference.com.
Join Superior Livestock on Friday, May 11th at noon Central for our Superior Dairy Auction, featuring dairy replacement heifers and springers on RFD-TV. To consign your cattle, contact Superior Livestock today at 800-422-2117. Learn more about our upcoming auctions at superiorlivestock.com and market your cattle the Superior way. Well, welcome back to Sunrise. Like I said right before the commercial break, I will be having Ralph Wade, world champion auctioneer, joining me as always. Ralph, great to see you.
Hey, it's great to be down here in Fort Worth again. And again, Katie, good moisture across a lot of the country. Got a good shower here, one of the more cotton showers, I think they call it down here in Texas. It came through this morning. We had good rain last night in Oklahoma across a lot of country. Talked to Jim Bob Cross, to the Wagnons. We talked a little more about them here in a little bit, but that they got a nice shower across that country. So rain keeps coming, the hay's growing, everything's good.
Everything's really good. We just had Tommy Mann on Superior Livestock, long-time rep. What a great guy he is. And like you said, they're going to be offering a lot of great Florida cattle today.
You bet. Tommy and I are about the same age with Superior. We both started back in '87. That's when I started selling for Superior. And one of the first people that I met, and I always loved going down to Fort Myers. You know, there for a while, we used to go down there and have their auctions right there in Florida. That was a great experience, meeting those crackers and the great folks down there. And as I've told you before, and really, you know, you got to commend these guys because they're doing probably the best job of the better genetics than any country that I've had the opportunity to work for.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, before we're going to run through the regions really fast, but we have a few important announcements here at the end. So let's run through the regions first, then we'll get to the exciting stuff.
Yeah, we don't want to miss anything. We'll start out with the Holsteins, just like always. They've got about 1,400 of the good Holstein cattle and 10,000 or so yearling cattle. That'll be from regions 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we'll be into the heifers off of 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then on up to the North Country in regions 1 and 2. We got some great yearlings coming out of that country. And then we'll be into our calf sale and selling the calves on cows out of the 3, 4, 5, and 6 area. We'll wind that up, and then down to our bred stock. We've got some great replacement heifers and some really, really good pairs that'll be on the sale today.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And tomorrow, Saturday, we have really exciting stuff going on down there in Louisiana. Our longtime rep, Rayburn Smith, he's going to be having his big crawfish boil, and I am so disappointed I'm not going to be able to make it, but I know everyone from the auction, the office, everyone goes down there. 700 to 1,000 people. I think, what is it, like 2,000 pounds of crawfish? I mean, just something crazy.
Yeah, over a ton of crawfish that they're going to cook. But not only that, I mean, they cook like a couple of hogs, and they cook, some other things. They got different kinds of sausages, and I mean, it's quite a feat. I've had the opportunity to go down there. The entertainment's good, but probably the camaraderie and the fun that everybody has and all the great cattle people out of that country that come, that's the really good part of it, and you get an opportunity to really meet some nice people. So if you're within the sound of our voice, head on down, because I'll tell you what, it's a great time.
That's exactly right. The family of Superior will be there, all the friends, customers, just everything. And Rayburn Smith, what a great rep he is, and I know that all of his customers certainly enjoy that time of year for the crawfish boil.
You bet. If you don't have a way to get there, give us a call. We'll see if we can get you way down.
We'll get you to carpool with us. But also, one of your great customers, longtime customers, who you say good morning to every auction. I think she's celebrating a birthday.
She is. My good friend Gladys and the Wagnon family down to Quinton, Oklahoma. Good morning, Gladys, and happy birthday. Again, there'll be a great party going on down there this weekend. You can bet on that. And Gladys, we just, we love you and just really appreciate you. And she's still running things down there on that ranch, too, I can promise you.
Yeah, and she said she'll tell you, too.
Oh, you betcha she will. I don't blame her, though.
Well, happy birthday, Gladys. And I do have to say, I have been so fortunate to get some of her pot holders here just a few auctions ago, and I've been told that once the Wagner family and Gladys, if you get some pot holders from her, you're in the family.
You're in. You bet. No pot holders, you don't get to come back.
That's exactly right. Well, we want to wish Miss Gladys a very, very happy birthday. And we thank you so much for joining us today on Sunrise. We'll be right back here May 4th, live once again from our studios right here in Fort Worth, Texas, before we hit the road all summer long to some of the great country across the country.
You bet. We got a lot of country to cover, a lot of good cattle to sell, and we're going to get right to it. Don't forget the horse sale coming up on May the 16th, I believe that's right. May 12th. May 12th is our family horse sale. We've got a lot of good horses for that sale from our customers and a lot of our good reps.
Yeah. You and I will both be on hand, and just a little bit earlier in the show, we showed some great horses that are going to be on the sale, so it'll be a good one. Kelly Keller does an amazing job getting those horses.
You bet, and we've got some, true blue bomb-proof children's horses, kids' horses that's on this sale. There's 2 or 3 of them, so that from good ranch horses to horses that have been roped off of. If you need a good horse, be at that sale. That's on the 12th again, yes. Is that right? The 12th of May. Okay, I got to get that down. I got to be there.
Saturday, May 12th. As of today, or for this auction, if you haven't gotten your buyer's number yet, you can certainly do so, and you can call the ladies right now at 800-422-2117. Now we're just minutes away from Ralph Wade getting off here with the great auction, but before we sell that first lot, please stand for the singing and playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?